I feel that the first month was amazing. I'm going to school full time. I love real estate. Today, we are going to talk about my experience as a new real estate agent here in LA. It has been 4 months since I got my license in California, and 3 months since I decided to join a local team to learn and grow my real estate career. It's been so far best decision that I could have done. Going back to the beginning, in February 2024, I decided I wanted to start a new career in real estate because of mainly three reasons. I was really searching for a career that will give me a strong set of skills while being passionate and creative about it. I also wanted to start my own business while being in school, and I knew I didn't want to work for anybody else. It took me between 3 and 6 months to get licensed in California, and that's because I really didn't know if I was going to move out of a state or if I was going to stay. But you should be able to get your license between 3 and 6 months after you start the course. After getting licensed in 2025, I've decided to join a top producing team here in Long Beach, and I started working with them. The first month was a lot of training, especially watching courses, being at open houses with other realtors, helping them, and just going to the office as much as I could. I feel like the first month was amazing because I was learning a lot and I was learning fast just by being on a team and being able to do open houses with other realtors and setting up my business structure. During this first month, I also focused on learning how a transaction looks like, how to follow up with clients, and also how to use my CRM and MLS, which are the most important systems that will allow you to keep yourself organized and have conversations with clients without forgetting about anything. But there is a huge amount of knowledge that I gained in this learning curve, especially after my first 3 months. So far, I've done more than 15 open houses and went on my first showing, which is great because I really wanted to have my first contract signed right before my 3 months mark. I've gained more than 75 leads. I also done about 5 showings. I also want to mention that I'm going to school full time, so I'm trying to do both things. But I love real estate because I was still able to find balance in my everyday life and not feel overwhelmed. I think that with real estate, you need to put a lot of work up front and you have to be willing not to get paid. But once you start meeting clients, the ball starts rolling and you will get paid as soon as you sign your first contract and you complete that first transaction. What has worked for me so far are mostly 5 things. The first one is finding a broker that was going to train me a lot without having to pay any monthly fees. And this was important for me at the beginning because I really wanted to focus on getting as much training as I could without having more expenses and worrying about money. Believe me, worrying about money is the last thing you want to do while you're getting started in real estate, especially since you're not getting a paycheck every month. The second thing that has worked for me was finding a local top producing team in my city that was working with my broker and just reach out to them and tell them that I was a new real estate agent in the area and I wanted to work with them and learn from them. And just by sending 3 different emails, I found the perfect team, and now I'm getting that in-person experience that I really wanted to have as a new agent. Third thing that has worked for me was going to the office every single day and watching as many courses as I could, especially on my first month, because these courses taught me a lot and gave me a strong base. And I was also able to see and listen to the calls of my coworkers and learn from them. A big thing for me was also going to a broker preview meeting and get to know other real estate agents. And this was something I didn't know about before, but the broker preview is basically a local meeting that takes place in your city. But the cool thing about this meeting is that you can go and take a tour through the different houses and make content for your social media. This is huge because you want to show that you are active. So every week, go to a broker preview, ask the agent, and record the houses. So the last thing that has worked for me, and probably the main takeaway that I want you to get after seeing this video, is to run as many open houses as you can every week, twice a week. If you can do that during your first year, that will be a game changer, because that's from where you will get most of your buyers. So that's the main thing that has worked for me, just running 2 open houses or more every week, especially on the weekends. So far, I haven't done a lot of money, but I feel very optimistic about the future. However, sometimes it's frustrating not having a paycheck every month. If you are willing to tolerate the frustration and have a more long-term vision, you will be really successful in real estate. Thank you for watching.